Welcome back to From the Mic Stand. This week we're back in our beautiful Artiseco's studios. We've been out for a couple of weeks because I was on holiday in sunny Northumberland. Yeah, it's great to be back. We're joined by Sam Lyon in the studio this week. Really excited to hear her and a few of her tracks. So, Sam, just want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, so I'm Sam Lyon. I am from the middle of Cheshire, the not so sunny part,
right.
as Macclesfield. And I am a local singer-songwriter who does it full time, travels the country playing music.
Brilliant. And I think the best way to introduce a new artist is with a song. So, what are you going to kick things off with?
So I'm going to start with a song called "Until the Night Is Over."
Right.
So this is the acoustic version.
Okay. Brilliant.
Sweet eyes, so sweet like a melody to my ears. Sweet ears, sickly sweet, but every inch of me craves your taste. Every sense of mine goes wild, and I can't breathe, but I won't leave till the night is over. Let me know you're still awake. Light a candle and put it in your window. Listen for the whispers in the wind. Hear my song singing, oh, 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 oh. Singing I love you so. I lie alone in the dark and in the cold, and I wait, but I know just what I want, but you're stuck inside my mind, and I can't breathe, but I won't leave till the night is over. Listen for the whispers in the wind. Hear my song singing, oh, 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 oh. Singing I love you so, oh, 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 oh. 'Cause you know I love you so. Is it over before it began? You know I love you so. Is it over before it began? You know I love you so. Is it over before it began? You know I love you so. Is it over before it began? Listen for the whispers in the wind. Hear my song singing, oh, 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 oh. Singing I love you so, oh, 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 oh. 'Cause you know I love you so. Is it over before it began? You know I love you so. Is it over before it began?
So yeah, that was our first track from Sam Lyon. We'd like to have you in the studio tonight.
Thank you for having me.
So you've been touring all over the country then?
Yeah, so this summer I did my third UK tour, which was my biggest one so far, actually. Right. The most dates, I think there were 24 4 dates in total.
Right.
All the way from Scotland to London to Northern Ireland, the Isle of Man, everything.
Right,
yeah,
sure.
It was just amazing.
And you performed at some quite interesting little venues then?
Yeah, it was. The place in London was probably the most interesting.
Yeah.
So it was. I keep calling it a pirate ship, but it's
Right.
actually like a navigator ship. But yeah, it was incredible. You're literally on board.
So you're on the Thames then, or?
Yeah, well, it's actually docked, so it's like permanently docked. So it's actually above land and sort of suspended somehow. I think,
Yeah.
but it's right near the water. But it's permanently.
And do you find the crowds are different in different parts of the UK, or?
Perhaps slightly, but not massively.
Yeah.
Massively. I think wherever you go, you're always going to get music lovers who
Sure,
support
yeah.
it, and they're the people that you kind of you play to, I suppose.
And do you enjoy all the touring and travelling aspect of it, or do you prefer more writing? Or
I like both.
Yeah.
I like both. I love travelling. I've always loved that. I've always loved seeing parts of the world that I wouldn't normally go to and things like that. And that's always something that's really precious for me. I love just seeing places and learning different things about different places and things like that. But then the creative side of it is just, I just love that part of the process.
Sure.
Making something from scratch and just like with songwriting, it's kind of like a venting of your feelings, and that's always good.
Yeah, sure. And do you have like a notebook of songbook ideas, or how does it work?
Yeah, I guess I used to. So I found recently I have an old folder, like a huge lever arch folder. And I just kind of put it away and forgot about it when I moved house. And I was going through my stuff recently and found it along with like about 7 or 8 notebooks all full of songs from years and years. But I guess now I'm really modern and boring now, and I do everything on my phone. So when I'll be out somewhere, I'll hear like a conversation, or I'll catch sort of like another artist playing, and I'll listen to their songs, and I get like a little idea, like a little twinkle for something, and I just write like one line into my phone or something, and then I'll go home and pick up my guitar and just write something huge around that one line. That's usually how it happens.
And you've released a single quite recently. Is there also plans for a recent EP or an album, something like that?
Yeah, well, yeah. So I did a single over the summer. I'd like to do an album.
Yeah.
I would really like to. So I applied for creative funding recently.
Right. Thank you.
With the intention of hopefully doing that. But there's nothing obviously set in stone yet. I can't say yes or no.
Yeah. Sure.
That's my goal. I'd like to. Whether it comes to that soon or later, I don't know. But yeah, the single came out this summer, and I took it on tour and everything, and it's gone down so well.
Yeah.
It's just been brilliant.
And there's like a whole music video created for that as well.
That's right. So, well, the song was written. I guess the video story follows the song story in a way. So, I met this guy in Chester when I was gigging a few years back, and he's like, he always hates it when I describe this story because I always make him out to be really big and butch. But he's like this big masculine guy with like leather jackets and big beard and everything, like really masculine, like to the appearance. And it turns out that he's a dancer and he studies like contemporary dance and everything. And I was just amazed by this because it's the last person that you would expect to do that from looking at him.
Yeah.
So I kind of ended up writing this song about learning to love who you are and just appreciating what life has given you and stuff. And he ended up being in the music video, so he's the dancer in the music video.
Okay. Sure.
And it also follows like a couple of other little stories like breaking stereotypes and stuff. So we've got like a weightlifter who's actually a drag queen and things like that. So it's just, you know, that kind of learning to love who you really are kind of concept.
So, do you want to play a couple of tracks for us now, then?
Yeah, so I'll play that one.
Brilliant.
I'll play that one.
Thanks.
And it's called It's a Beautiful Life.
Yeah.
And this is how it goes.
Great.
It's a beautiful life, won't you come around and take what you need from it? It's a beautiful life, but the way that you eyed said you're running away from it. Oh, oh, won't you let them inside? Show the world what they need to see. It's a beautiful life, won't you come around and be who you need to be? Oh, oh, show the world what they need to see. It's a beautiful life, won't you come around and be who you need to be? Oh, oh, this ain't a masquerade. Anyway, nothing in disguise. This ain't a circus. This is just a beautiful life. Today is the dawn, but tomorrow is an open door of light. This is a circle. This is just a beautiful life. Oh, this ain't a masquerade. Anyway, nothing in disguise. This ain't a circus. This is just a beautiful life. Today is the dawn, but tomorrow's an open door of light. This is a circle. This is just a beautiful life. You are a king. Oh, you are a queen in my eyes. See for yourself, 'cause this is just a beautiful life. You are a poem. Oh, you're a love story brought to life. It's like a dream. It is just a beautiful life. Thank you very much. Shall we do a second one?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Cool. So I'll do, this is a song that isn't released yet, but I took this on tour. And when I went on tour, I took a band with me, and I had like a violinist and a pianist and everything, and this song was just completely transformed. So just imagine the strings. This is a song called Luna. Darling, you will be loved. My dear, I promise you'll have it all. We'll teach you why the leaves turn gold and wrap you up when they start to fall. Honey, we'll listen. We promise not to say a thing. When you get angry, 'cause we don't understand, we'll play along with everything. 'Cause once we were children, would you believe some things just need to stay a mystery? Life would be short if we knew everything. darling, your eyes may grow tired and your arms grow weak, but please always take the time to hold me and look at me the way you always did. 'Cause once we were lovers, intense and sweet. Some things just need to stay history. Life would be dull if we lost everything. So one day we'll do it, have all we dreamed, and love what we've made of reality. And life will be long, and we'll have everything.
So, yeah, thanks for those beautiful songs. We'll be back in a few minutes. Thank you.